Yo, you know, it just made me think like it was really hard as shit for people to get themselves like people want to be good, like they want to be good. And I'm not saying everybody, but I feel like more people want to be good than people not wanting to be good. But the shit's so hard and so difficult to do, you know, if it's your health, um, if it's just being a better you, it's so hard to do. Um, the hardest thing that I realized in my life to do is to stop doing anything that it is that you enjoy for the greater good of yourself. Like right now, I'm in a situation where I know I got like hypertension or diabetes, and that might sound crazy, you know what I mean, to some people. Like, well, how you assuming you ain't go get checked out? And for me, I just did. I never seen no purpose in that. I never seen no point in that. It ain't been like a lifelong thing. Like, just, once I had like got the biggest I had got, I was like 291 pounds. And I just felt like when I ate certain foods, I would like pulsate, right? I would like have like this pulsy, jumpy feeling. And I'm like, damn, that shit probably like, you know what I mean? Like my pressure up, my blood pressure up. Like after I would eat like salty food. And I just never wanted to get into the whole going to the hospital, being prescribed medication, and getting caught up in that whole um, systematic uh, systematic scheme that they got going on. I never wanted to take medication, a whole bunch of medication. I wanted to just do it the natural way. So that's why I even got back on my journey in the first place of losing weight. For one, I was just too fucking big, and then I was just like, yo, I got kids and shit. I want to be able to see them grow up. I'm choosing me, you know what I mean, to take care of myself, and then choosing me, uh, you know, that could potentially turn into me choosing them. But yeah, it's crazy because it's like um you could lose the weight, but if you're not really taking care of yourself, and allowing your body to heal and to rejuvenate, um shit can still happen to you. And uh I don't know really where I'm going with it, but I'm just speaking on the fact that like I'm just at a point where I'm just like I'm facing the hardest shit of my life because I never I never had to go through uh I never had it to where as though I gotta choose what I'm gonna do. It's either do or die. And not even exaggerating, it's really that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you keep doing certain things knowing that it's affecting you, you know, you gotta kinda like live with the results. A lot of people do things that they know ultimately is affecting them, in whatever way. And you got to just live with the results. And so I just was like realizing like, damn, man, like I'm at this point at 37 where I got to make a decision. Um, and it's just it's very hard because even for me, I thought that being on this sobriety journey was just like everything. Like I felt good. Like, yo, man, I ain't been drinking. I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it. But I really ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't do shit for real, because the whole time I didn't even realize I had a crutch. I had something I can lean on. Doing something for real, for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me accomplishing something would be me going without everything. because leaving one thing to have another thing is like, it's a cop out a little bit. It's help. It's a crutch. You know what I'm saying? It's not as bad when you got other shit you can lean on. And that's why I said this is the hardest shit that I ever had to attempt to overcome in my life. Real shit. You know what I mean? I ain't leaving one thing for another. It's like, yo, trying to not eat certain foods, trying to eat fruits and vegetables for 90 days as a part of a fast, continuing to be sober, you know, and that's hard. When you not doing nothing that you enjoy doing or that your body enjoys, your flesh, it's a hard thing. And I've been battling with that shit. And like I said, it's like a real life, it's like a real life do or die type of situation, because yeah, I'm losing weight, but I'm still eating bad, and have yet to really like get on this journey of like this 90 days of this fast. And like I said, you know, I knew something was going on, because I'm like, damn, bro, it gotta be like hypertension or something, because when I eat, and like I said, it's not all the time. If I got 4 days, 3 days, I'm eating smoothies or drinking smoothies and shit, my body would be kind of normal. But if it's, you know, a bunch of days in a row of me just eating bad, I really be feeling it. Like, you know what I mean? I really just feel like I'm chancing it, and knowing that I'm chancing it, knowing that I'm taking advantage of each day, you know, of not doing what I'm supposed to be doing for my health. That's how big of a addiction it is. That's why I say, you look at them people on My 600 Pound Life, bro, they trap. You see what I'm saying? They trap. And they may not have nothing else that they lean on. They might just really enjoy eating. That might bring them happiness. For me, I had multiple addictions. I had food, alcohol. I used to smoke cigarettes. So my shit probably a little different than everybody else shit. My body really like, oh no, nigga, you ain't about to just give up everything. You know what I mean? Like, you gave up this, you gave up that. All right, cool. We got acclimated with all of that shit, but you're not giving up everything. You know what I'm saying? And so my battle and my fight might be a little different from others. You know what I'm saying? I got so many things that my body rely on, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard to get past it. But I'm pushing, bro. I'm pushing, because I always tell myself, like, I really ain't trying to regret not doing what I'm supposed to do. And then I think the worst thing is, I know what to do. That's the worst part about all this shit. Like, ain't nothing like a motherfucker that know how to save theyself, but they just didn't. Like, you knew how to save yourself, but you chose not to. As opposed to a person that just don't know the first thing about saving themselves. So how can they save themselves? But, you know what I mean? When you start having like high blood pressure, or you start, you know, maybe having diabetes or pre-diabetes or whatever the case may be, it's a serious thing. And not saying that I have any of that, but I know that my body ain't lying to me, and there's certain feelings that I get when I eat certain food. And I also know that once I gave up certain things like alcohol, my body just leaned more on food. It leaned more on releasing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, things like that, you know what I mean? Because it's just trying to get whatever it is, like, that it's trying to get that good feeling in any way possible. So it's like a real thing. And it's a battle, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I mean? I get on the camera and I talk, and everything I say is my truth. Like, I'm really on this journey. I've been losing weight, but like I said, I'm still avoiding the hardest part, and that's like really giving up the food giving up that last little thing, giving up my crutch, in order to become a better version of myself and to allow my body to just like that hard reset, you know what I mean? And just rejuvenate and heal, you know what I'm saying? And it's important. And it's real, you know what I mean? It's serious. Like, you'll put yourself in situations, or the other half of you will put you in situations that you know better than. Like, like, damn, if I do this, man, ain't no telling. Just like a nigga that's drinking that or smoking, that could be the cigarette to give you cancer, or that could be the you know what I mean? But in those moments, you ain't thinking about that shit. You just trying to feed your lower self, you know what I mean? Your darker self, you know what I mean? It's a battle. And you think these people that's addicted to certain things, or a person that's really, really overweight, you think they doing that shit with intentions to kill themselves or die? Like, no, they can't fucking get past that shit. I mean, that shit is hard, bro.